So it kind of just made me feel like, what am I even doing this for? Hi guys, and welcome to another video. I feel like I definitely owe you guys this video about talking about where I've been. And I tried to not do that whole where have I been and all this whatever, but I feel like I kind of owe it to you guys because there has been a certain amount of you guys that stood around, and I feel like I owe you guys a reason why I, what us YouTubers call, ghosted y'all. So, where we're gonna start is Vlogmas, the last time that I actually was filming, and how I just kind of stopped. And it was just because I felt like my channel wasn't really going anywhere. I felt defeated, and I, as everyone knows, was working at Walmart and I was working at Starbucks. So I was dealing with the hustle and bustle that Starbucks already comes with, and I was also dealing with Walmart. So I had both of those jobs going on, and then I decided to start YouTubing. So I was vlogging, and I felt like I put so much work into my videos, and then when I would put them up, it was like not doing nothing. So it kind of upset me because I'm just like, I don't know if my content's not good. I don't know if it's just not reaching enough people. I was like, what am I doing wrong? And then it just got to the point where I don't know if I was just exhausted or if I was just overwhelmed. I wasn't happy at my jobs. And I just started to feel like it was time for a change. So, as a lot of you guys know, I am a correctional officer now. And I've been a SEAL for a little bit now. And I feel like I'm a lot adjusted than I was. So, bless her. So, it was definitely the change that I needed. And how all that came about, because I don't think I ever actually sat down and talked about the job change. But it all started with me just kind of thinking, do I need a job change? Am I just going through this little phase? Like what is it? So I started running into people who worked for the prison that I work for now. And first it started with just seeing them at Walmart. And I just kept asking myself, I was like, is this a sign that I should try there? And so I'm not super religious or anything like that, but I asked God, I'm like, if this is a way that you're trying to tell me that I need to go to a totally different field, then give me a couple of more signs. And then I started running into people at Starbucks that works for the prison that I work for now. And so I was like, okay, I hear you. I hear you, and I'm gonna speak it into existence. So I went ahead, I registered for the test, I put in the application, I took the test, I passed. So then I went to the academy. And the academy, I met some people who have imprinted and will never lose a space in my heart. And after that, I never realized, and I think that this goes for anybody who had, I don't want to say a regular customer service job and then decides to go into the correctional officer field like I did. The atmosphere, which goes without saying, is so different. You have to be so security minded. You have to be so cautious and kind of stay in a flight or flight state of mind that I was not used to at first. And when I first started, I had a huge issue with understanding that I have a bubble now. And when you work in a customer service and you're like, hi, and people, you're shaking hands, you're in a, I guess, an intimate space where you never think that you're too close to someone, but then you go into a place like a prison where you have a bubble, you have a certain distance that you need to keep. And it took me a while to really understand and get that, and not saying that I would just like let them all in my face or whatever, but it was just it took me a little bit to understand the difference, and to understand that the things that we do out in the free world is different from what we do behind the gate, like how we operate, how we function. And it at first it kind of didn't help with my state of mind, because I was like, okay, I'm not used to this. Is this right for me? Am I the right person for this kind of job? And then I had my YouTube, where I felt like it just wasn't going anywhere. And I was like, like, why am I even bothered, to even try? And it took me a while to really be like, Brittany, you need to snap out of it. You need to realize that things take time. You need to realize that things are placed in your life for a reason. And you need to take a step back, regroup, recreate, because I had no motivation to do nothing. I was always tired. I felt like I was getting depressed. I didn't want to YouTube. I was in school. I dropped out of my college classes. I didn't want to do anything around my house. It caused issues with my relationship. And it took my wife to be like, like Brittany, like what is wrong with you? Like, like talk to me. What's going on? And at first, because if you meet me, I'm smiling, I'm happy. I'm the type of person, and not always saying that it's right, but not always saying that it's wrong. But I'm always the type that looks at the glass half full. You might look and see, oh my gosh, it's such a gray sky outside. It's so gloomy. And I'm the type, oh my gosh, this is the perfect weather for watching a movie, for stuff. Like, I always try to bring up the positive, because I'm not the type of person who likes to walk around and just be unhappy. I don't find it necessary whatsoever. So when I started to feel like I was becoming that kind of person, I was like, no, something has to give. So I took a step back from YouTube, kind of too long from YouTube. And I just want to take a second to, just really thank the people who take time out of their day to join my day. And the people who stuck around, I appreciate you guys. And I'm happy that you guys are allowing me to take a little bit of time out of y'all day to watch me. And again, I just needed to do things that made me happy. So once I got a little bit more adjusted at the prison, I was like, okay, I feel like, it's a good time to jump back into my YouTube. Like, my YouTube makes me so happy. And I got upset with myself because I allowed what other people's views and subscribers and watch time and all that, which is stuff that if you're a new YouTuber or you do YouTube in general, you kind of know like how like all that falls into line. But I let all that distract me from, I'm doing this because I actually enjoy it. I'm doing this because I love sitting down and talking to my internet family. I need to ignore that and realize that things take time. I'm not looking for this to make money. I'm not looking for this to, to just become famous. I'm doing this because it makes me happy. And if it happens to go, if I happen to get big, I get big. If I don't, I need to realize that I needed to be okay with that. And now I feel like I'm at a good place in my heart where I'm like, okay, you really enjoyed YouTubing, so why don't you do it? And that's when I picked up the camera. I reached out to a couple of people, and I did my first video back with the coffee drinks. So I definitely feel like now I feel good. Am I 100%? No, but I feel good, and I'm ready to jump back into things that make me happy. I'm ready to jump back out there and put even more work into my YouTube, into my content, into you guys, to where I feel satisfied with what I'm putting out. And I hope you guys are ready for 2020. We are getting close to the end of that year. We are about to step into the holidays, and I'm so ready to put out the holiday content. It's I hope as you guys see, I did change the name of the channel, and the reason behind that is because I want my people, my community, to realize that they're royalty. We are kings and queens, prince and princesses, and we're going to keep our head up because we got a crown to hold. And I love you guys, and I'm so happy to be back. I cannot wait to just jump back into this, get better content out. And like I said, I wanted to take the time to thank you guys for hanging around, and just I'm back. I'm going to promise you guys that if I feel like I'm having a struggle, I'm going to talk to you guys before I just up and leave. So further ado, I'm just going to go ahead and wrap this up. That if y'all made it this far, which I hope you have, don't forget to hit that like button, that little thumbs up button at the bottom. And if you are new to our castle, go ahead and hit subscribe. You're royalty now. And I love you guys, and I will see you guys tomorrow. I hope that you guys are interested. This is going to be something new that I try to my channel. So you guys go ahead and tell me what you think on tomorrow's vlog. And if you want to comment below with some kind of mental health struggles that you're having, just to get it off your chest, go ahead and do that. I love commenting back to people. I love hearing different stories and how you've overcome it. Or if you're struggling, just get that off your chest and get it out there, because that right there is going to be the first step into getting better, feeling better. So before this drags on and on and on, I love you guys. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And I love you guys. And don't forget, pick that head up. Your royalty now. Bye.